Hey there, hi there, Hyde here, and today we're playing Keres, Mad Wind Howls, Episode 1. Play. I really like the art style we have going on here. Very creepy, very atmospheric. The snow on an old television. It's very nice. Waves. Okay, we're at the ocean. Some kind of hellish ocean. Oh no. Oh no. What I held most precious is now dead in my arms. I'm at the sea. Did I drown someone? Oh, please, please stop. Please stop. I'm pretty sure I drowned someone. Did I drown my wife? Probably my wife. My demon wife. I love her so much, you know? Every morning, I gaze at the sea beneath me. A sea that hides a secret too heavy to surface and shine under the sun. Is that why we don't get any sun here in hell? Like, what is this floating island that we have up here? Are we on the Avatar planet? Is it Pandora? If I were to look with color, instead of just black and white CRT television, would I see blue aliens on the beach here? Have breakfast? Absolutely, we're gonna have breakfast. What am I eating? This is a very strange way to have coffee. Like, what is this? Is this milk? Milk and Oreos? I've eaten, like, have you ever had an Oreo just fall into your cup of milk and dissolve into practically nothing? That's what this looks like. Are we eating this with a spoon? We are. If this is coffee, like, that's... Daddy. Please don't call me Daddy. But okay, I guess what I... I guess what I did was I drowned my own kid. Is that what happened? I drowned my own kid, and now I'm torturing myself forever. I had to recount my torment so many times that the memory alienated itself from my own mind, like a bad nightmare. It's fine. We'll just read a book, we'll forget about it. You can easily forget about one or two children. Oh. Our book is kinda looking ratty here. Like, did we also drown our book? Did our dead child hold this book while he was drowning? I assume it's a he. Sounded like a little boy. Not sure. Alternatively, this could be like an ancient tome, a manuscript from Miskatonic University. Maybe it's a copy of the Necronomicon. It is pretty magical that these words are just appearing out of nowhere as I read it. He screamed among the waves, while the sea, aggressive and inhuman, dragged him away. Dad, save me! His voice was distorted by the wind and by fear. The father moved too late, always too late. His clumsiness made his rescue attempt pathetic and futile. He disappeared beneath the waves. Death had already claimed the child, mocking the one who dared challenge it. The stench of the sea, briny and putrid, seeped into his body forever, causing him to decay a little more each day. A never-ending curse, growing stronger as time passed. Unforgivable. I'll wait for you here, beyond this wicked sea. Okay, so maybe we didn't drown our child. Maybe we feel bad that we couldn't save him. A sort of survivor's guilt? It seems like he got pulled out by a riptide, which are no joke, by the way. Please do be careful of those along the shorelines. And, maybe this is talking about the child inhaling and drowning on the seawater? Or maybe it's talking about the father. The stench of the sea has seeped into our body. We tried to save the little boy, but because we couldn't, the sea will forever haunt us with its putrid, briny senses. Yeah, causing us to decay each day. I like that interpretation more. But I don't know. I don't know, maybe it was just being a literal, you know, he drowned and the water invaded his lungs. I felt dirty, the only one truly to blame in this story. Really, it's not my fault. I don't feel bad about it. Accidents happen. It's not a good thing, and grief is something we're entitled to feel in this moment, but we shouldn't feel at fault for something we couldn't have prevented. Unless, you know, we were like, hey kid, you want to go swim in the ocean? Go ahead, I won't watch you. Unless we did that, it's probably not our fault. Comfort your wife. Okay. So our wife is still alive. What is this, a Resident Evil door? Will it open like a Resident Evil door? It does. It does open like a Resident Evil door. Fantastic. I like that. Oh, what is it? Wife, are you in here?
It's your fault.
Wife, you're not looking so good. You need to get out more. I know our child just died, but we can make another one, you know? The water began to speak, reminding me of what I had done. I tried to save the boy, you know? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I can't remember. Obviously, it doesn't matter too much if I can't remember. But I tried to save the boy. And right now we have to focus on who's alive. And we should be over there comforting our wife. Not here, sitting on the balcony, wallowing in self-defeat and self-pity. That's not going to get us anywhere. And our wife is probably going to grow more distant, taken away by those waves of the ocean that we talk about. Oh, we have a dog, too. Fill the dog's bowl. Okay. What are we feeding this dog? Is that my son's face? Are we feeding my dog my son's face? Like, I could understand seeing a face in a reflection, say a bowl of water, but this is dog food, right? So I have to assume that what we did is we skinned my son's face and put it in my dog's bowl. It's a weird way to grieve, but what can I say? Grief does strange things to us all. Inside me, there was an ever-growing need for self-destruction. Well, you haven't really... Yeah, you haven't really destroyed yourself. You're only destroying those you love, those around you. So if you're trying to self-destruct, you're doing it very poorly. You fed your dog your son's face. You very poorly comforted your wife. What are you even doing? Like, you've got to self-destruct, not destruct around others. Drink something? Hopefully it's not more of that Oreo milk. But I could probably go for some alcohol. What am I looking at? Is this some kind of tentacle-faced monster in a tuxedo? It looks quite a bit like me, if I had more tentacles on my face and no arms. Oh, bleach! Are we drinking bleach? Please don't do this in real life. It's definitely not wine. If you look at the color there, it's very opaque. Sun, double entendre there, probably. Oh, one glass of bleach is not enough. I like how I'm being fancy while I'm drinking bleach, right? I'm being very fancy about it. Drinking out of a wine glass. Like some kind of bleach drinking snob. Yeah, Tentacle Man's correct here. It's not my fault. You know, this doesn't even look like bleach. It's some kind of opaque white liquid. And bleach isn't opaque like this usually. But you know what this reminds me of? There was a comedian called The Amazing Jonathan, and he used to drink out of a Kleenex bottle. He would just squirt a blue liquid out of a Kleenex bottle into his mouth while he was performing. Very similar, probably. It's only impossible to escape because I'm playing the game. If I wanted to escape this plot, I could just exit at any moment. I don't sleepwalk. What are you talking about? Who's there? Where could I have run if it was my own mind chasing me? I opened my door to the glass demon to poison my brain and hold on for a little longer until he would return. Glass demon. Okay. That could be a television. A lot of people think that televisions are pretty demonic, that they can hypnotize or whatever else. You know, they're very good distractions, but they're also a terrible poison. So you gotta be careful not to abuse television. But it could also mean, like, the glass we were drinking out of. You know, our bleach-drinking wine glass. Hard to say. Let's open the door for the demon.
It wasn't your fault. He brought it upon himself.
Is this my wife?
A fool who found his deserved end.
He probably didn't deserve it.
Thinking about it.
I don't think my son deserved to die, even if he was a fool. What am I looking at? A field slug? What is this?
Like a spell, a glass demon. Fury, rage, chaos, better than your sadness. You will finally be able to look at yourself in the mirror.
This sounds a bit like alcoholism, yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure the glass demon is alcoholism. That's the metaphor we're going for. The spell didn't last long. He came to visit me at night. He begged me to join him beneath the depths of the sea. The only way to redeem myself. My son has become Cthulhu? Who called me? Cthulhu. My son. Oh. I didn't abandon you. You met Cthulhu. I can't save you. No, I don't think I can. You're gone. I have to let go.
Sir, it's time for dinner.
Time for dinner, huh? I wonder what we're having. Maybe the rest of my son and a nice glass of bleach? Ooh, maybe we'll have some frozen Oreo milk for dessert. My torment presented me with the bill. The time had come to stop ignoring it and settle my debt. Nothing could save me anymore. Money, love, friends. My pain would vomit out every kind of pill. Okay, yeah, this is definitely some kind of allegory for addiction and grief after loss. Let's have our dinner. Maybe it'll make us feel better. What are we having for dinner today, honey? Did you make my favorite? Oh, you did!
Devour. Consume your primitive meal. Leave nothing of me, forgetting and burying me deep in the earth. Do it now, or I will be the one to devour you.
My wife made me a delicious face heart. Yeah, a heart with a human face. I have to imagine this is from a larger animal than a human, given the size of the plate. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's a very small plate. But I love this. This is fantastic. Thank you, honey. I'm gonna feel much better after this. What happens if I refuse, though? When every door is burned before you, a thorny window demands your blood. No relief, no peace. Throw yourself. Oh, great, fantastic. I don't get to decide. I thought I was doing pretty well. I was feeling a lot better after seeing the lovely meal that my wife made for me. But, I guess I don't got a choice here. The sea will claim me. Have at it then. Here we go. Into the briny depths with my son. Open your eyes and see what you have done. I didn't do anything. I tried to save my son. It's not my fault. Oh, just tugging at the heartstrings. Well, he is a bit of a fool if he's putting periods in between all of his letters. But, you know, maybe he's like 2, and he was, I don't know. He tried his best. He didn't deserve to be drowned in a riptide. Yeah. Dear Dad, I dedicate this letter to you on this special day because you will always be my hero. Forgive me for all the times I make you worry, like when I came home with a scraped knee, or when I got drowned in a riptide. You felt responsible because you weren't there, but it wasn't your fault. A teacher taught us that getting hurt is part of life, and that unfortunately, bad things sometimes happen. We just need to get back up and take care of our wounds, just like you did for me, bandaging my knee and healing it with a kiss. I love you. Happy Father's Day. Thank you for playing. Yeah, well, I was there for you when you died in the ocean. I tried to save you. I was there. Being there didn't make any difference. Sometimes you just get hurt, even if someone is there. That's the truth. Very good game, very interesting style. I'm gonna give that 4.5 cigarettes out of 5. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. But for now, Hyde out.